Making money isn't the hard part. Where most people fail is when it comes to protecting the wealth and assets they build. Today, I'm going to show you some strategic ways to start accelerating your chances of building wealth. And by the end of this video, I'm going to leave you with an exclusive opportunity to do just that. For those of you who are new here, my name is Amancio, aka the richest man of Baltimore. And I solely live off of this principle that rich, excuse me, it's not just about making money, but it's about relationships, investments, contribution, and health. And today we're focusing on the I in rich, which is investments. First off, chances are if you're watching this video that you want to be a multimillionaire. And realistically, if you want to have options and freedom and leave generational wealth, being a millionaire is a goal that you're gonna probably want to set. And in order to be a millionaire, the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. That's important. All right, so there's plenty of ways to do that. I'm big on diversifying my income. Prime example, YouTube is a stream of income, but from YouTube I can promote my offer, which is another business, which is another stream of income. Then you add investments, you have consulting, whatever the case may be. But you want to get to 7 streams of income. How can one do that? If you don't have 7 streams, or you do have one business, how can you diversify that business to get 7 streams of income? This is going to be probably the more likely, quickest route to becoming a millionaire. All right, now from there, we've all heard these conversations about the top 1%. All right, now the top 1%, they all have something in common, and that is that they invest 50% or more of the income that they make, and that is important. These is for investing, and they don't just invest their money, they invest it into very safe places, right? Safe places like real estate, because real estate has produced over 90% of the millionaires that exist today. 2 things that we can all do to make sure that we become more wealthy or have more money is create 7 streams of income and then invest over 50% of our income. This isn't very easy to do when you make a little bit of money. So the key is to make a lot of money as fast as possible so you can live off of just half of the money you make and invest the other half. And the reason why we want to invest, which leads right down to this drawing I have here, is because Warren Buffett, who we all know to be very successful, especially financially, has a quote that says, if you don't learn to make money when you sleep, you will work until you die. And this is the reason why we see 50, 60, 70, and even 80-plus-year-old greeters at Walmart, Target, and places like that, because they never learn how to invest their money, right? And I want to kill the notion today that wealthy people don't exchange their time for money. That's not true. Every single person on this earth exchanges their time for money. The key is to get the greatest return on your time, right? So how can you be efficient, right? Whether it's an investment, you still have to exchange your time. You have to wait to get the return on that investment, or you have to wait to get the money. You have to use time to make the money that you did to invest anyway. So don't believe that quote that says that everybody doesn't exchange their time for money. They do. The wealthy just get a better return on their time investment. And we have to all get to a place where our time is more value to us financially, okay? Then, as y'all can see, I'm an artist like Picasso, right? This is a fort. And no, not like Fortnite, but something like Fortnite. This is a fort. And why I built this, why I drew this is very simple, because, and I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Wealth is not just the money you make, it's how much you keep. And let me be very clear with you. When you start making money, a lot of money, and when I say a lot of money, I'm talking about multiple 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures, whatever the case may be. And I can tell you from my own personal experience, when I started making multiple 5 figures a month, everybody was trying to take it, right? And I'm gonna give you an example. And this is before I get into the actual legal stuff, right? But as of today, my highest gross, and this is all profit income, was 40K in 1 month. I built a small business from my home, right? So family's gonna want some of that money you make. You got expenses, taxes, wants, right? And I could probably list off a whole bunch of other things that come with this, right? But this is the key one that I want to talk about and that's taxes. And this is what the wealthy do a great job at, is avoiding paying taxes, right? And I'm not a tax expert. This is not financial advice by any stretch of the imagination. However, I partner with a gentleman, a company by the name of Shabazz Associates. All right, the CEO and founder is a tribal brother of mine, and he actually helps people set up what you will call a tribal tax exempt entity. This is mine, all right? This is a tribal tax exempt entity, right? So this is going to be very key, and you keeping some of your wealth. I'm not saying that you have to do this, but why not, right? If you can avoid paying taxes in certain cases and scenarios, why wouldn't you want to do that? So at the end, I'm going to give you an opportunity to partner with Shabazz Associates to get you a tax exempt LLC as well. Next, I want to talk about OPM. OPM stands for other people's money. The wealthy leverage OPM because there's a lot of risk involved with using your own money. When you use your own money to build a business, you use your own personal credit to build a business, you're the one that's at risk if things don't work out. And that's what I did for majority of my career as an entrepreneur. And you end up literally, when things fall apart, you're gonna fall apart personally as well, right? You're not protected personally. This is why we set up business entities, because when something goes wrong, your personal assets are gonna be the ones that you lose, right? So you want to always use other people's money and set up a legal structure for your business so that you can prevent losing and taking financial hits. I'm gonna tell you guys a personal story before I wrap up this video of why I wish I would have had this set up a few years ago. Could have saved me tons and tons of pain, misery, and loss. All right. So the second company I partnered with is a company called Arcana. It's ran by my brother and sister. And shout out to Desmond and Gigi. They're doing an amazing job running this company. They do credit repair and taxes. But if you're in a position where you don't have the personal credit to be able to do things like leverage other people's money and credit, then Arcana is going to be a great solution for you guys. Again, that's part of the exclusive offer that I'm going to be sharing with you guys at the end of this video. But just to kind of wrap these things together, guys, in 2022, this is the same year that I had my financial breakthrough. Okay, and just because you guys are clear, I did not come from business. I did not come from a business background. I actually come from a blue-collar family, blue-collar/white-collar family. Nobody's ever had a business, was successful, not anybody in my family that I'm close to. So I started my first business in 2014. Again, I told you guys this back in video 1 or 2, I can't remember. But in that business, I didn't learn any of these things that I'm teaching you here, but I did learn skills, and skills are a very important part of wealth building. But had I known some of these things that I know now, I probably would have that business. I probably would still have that business, and that business would still be earning me money. But I will say that I did get some relationships out of the business, Desmond and Gigi being one of the relationships, 2 of the relationships that I still maintain from that business years ago. Now, the reason why I mention this is because when I started having a breakthrough, which was in 2022, which was like a major financial breakthrough, I didn't realize how short-lived it was going to be. Because again, when you start making money, people are going to come and take it, especially if you don't build a fort to protect it and it's easy to take. So what happened was, I made a lot of money. I went to go file my taxes, and I got everything seemed to be fine. And the next morning I woke up with all these notifications about money being pulled from certain accounts, my tax return being rejected. All this stuff just went crazy. I think the first day I lost like 12,000. Then it just kept going. It just kept happening every day, right? Closed bank accounts, things of that nature. So when I went to when I went to figure out what was going on, someone took my social security number, filed taxes already before me, and somehow they got access to some of my credit cards, put loans in my name, things of that, and all this stuff personally affected me very, very much. All right, my credit score dropped over 300 points, and it was a bad situation, right? But thanks to Desmond and Gigi, Arcana Solutions, they were able to help me with my identity theft situation and help repair my credit. So I highly recommend them, guys. They are amazing at what they do, and they get results very, very fast. And then again, like I said, I wish I would have had this entity set up, because I wouldn't have need to pay taxes or file taxes at all, and that person wouldn't have even been able to use my social to do the things that they did. All right, so this is important, guys. You don't want to build wealth without the fort. The fort is everything. All right, and the reason why I suck at Fortnite is because I can't build. All right, and if you're going to suck at building wealth, if you don't put the proper structures in place to protect the money that you make. All right, once we have all these things in place, the whole goal is to take our money and put it to work. We should never be a slave to money. Never be a slave to money. And that is what 97% of the world is. All right, 97% of the world is a slave to money. But what we want to do is make money our slave. Now, if you were a slave master, you would treat your slaves good, right? Put your money in places where it's going to bring you a return. And that's what it simply means by putting your money to work. And there's several ways you can do that. I'm not going to go into all that in this video, but of course, there'll be another topic when I get into investments. But the whole goal is to put your money to work. So real quick recap, 7 streams of income. I want you to focus on your 7 streams of income. And as a matter of fact, drop them in the comments. I'm going to reply to every single comment, but I want to know, do you have 7 streams of income? And if so, what are they? Next, can you commit to taking 50% of your income and investing it? This is very, very important. And to talk about investment doesn't always have to be into real estate or crypto or stocks. Or investment can be into yourself. My very first investment I ever made was in myself. And until you get to a place where you have massive money, you should be just investing all your money into yourself. That means going to seminars, getting mentorship, joining masterminds, things of that nature, because personal development, I'm gonna put this up here. Personal development and income go hand in hand. You will not be able to make, the person you are today will not be able to become a multimillionaire or multi-billionaire. You're gonna have to grow. You're gonna have to learn some things you don't know. You're gonna have to put yourself in uncomfortable circumstances. You're gonna have to invest in yourself. So right now that may just look like you invest in a certain percentage of your income back into you. Whether books, seminars, mentorships, masterminds, all right? Focus on that heavily. Next, we talked about making money when you sleep. When you think about these 7 streams of income, think about ways that you can make money in your sleep. Okay, don't go look for 7 jobs, right? Don't go Uber, DoorDash, Amazon Flex. Think of 7 streams of income that you can make money in your sleep. Okay, think e-commerce, think writing a book, think content marketing, think products, things of that nature, right? Leveraging drop shipping, things of that nature, right? And there's several different ways. Again, use Google, use ChatGPT. We'll talk about this in the school community for those of you who join when we launch next month. But you need 7 streams of income. All right, and we also talked about the 4th, protecting the money that you earn, protecting the wealth that you do. Those of you who are in this community, hopefully that you're smart enough to set up your entity with Shabazz Associates so you can have a tax-exempt entity. And I meant to bring my receipts, but I'll actually have Sam include some images of things that I purchased for my business and even for personal use where I haven't paid taxes. I have tax-exempt accounts set up with Best Buy, Whole Foods, Target, Walmart, you name it, right? I've even bought bikes tax exempt, and I'll show you guys those receipts so you guys don't think there's any cap in my rap. All right, next, OPM, leveraging other people's money. We're gonna all make sure that our credit is where it needs to be. We need 720s and higher to be able to access high limit credit cards and funding. And Arcana is the solution for that. And then lastly, we're not gonna be a slave to money. We're gonna make money our slave. All right, guys, and I told you guys at the beginning of this video, I'm gonna make you an exclusive offer where you're gonna get an opportunity to have your tax exempt LLC set up. You're gonna get your credit completely repaired and revamped by Arcana Solutions. You're gonna get access for a year to my school community where every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm gonna be getting on live calls with you guys, answering your questions so you can fix your businesses and set up the strategies and anything that you need. I'll also be bringing on tribal tax lawyers, the CEOs of Arcana Solutions, as well as other people in the health industry, different leaders in their spaces to come bring value as well. You're gonna get all of this, as well as for a limited time, I partnered with DasNine, which is an exclusive, all right, one of the fastest growing leather goods and accessory brands. All right, this is a black owned company. This is a card holder that every single one of you guys that join this limited time offer, you're gonna get access to this. It's gonna be personalized with your initials in it. And again, guys, this is a raw vegan leather, handmade by the owner of the company himself. This is all going to be included with this offer. I want to see you guys with high limit credit cards and tax exempt IDs in your card holders. That's the whole point of our partnership here. And you guys get access to this for a limited time offer. This offer I would usually sell for around $5K. All right, but I'm doing this for the first 20 people for $2,500. And just so that you guys know, you're getting credit repair, you're getting a tax exempt entity. Let me just break this down real quick. Credit repair in itself is worth $2,500 or more. All right, if you get access to a $5,000 credit card when we repair your credit, you can agree that was an investment on your money. Tax exempt. If you don't have to pay taxes, you're saving money, right? And the money that you save actually has an opportunity cost that comes with it, which allows you to invest that money. So the multiplied effect on the money that you save from not paying taxes is infinite, because you can take that money and then go invest it somewhere to make more money. You're also going to get access to my community, where it's going to allow you to learn and mastermind and be a part of a community where you can bounce ideas and strategies and network with other individuals. And you're also going to get a custom card holder by DasNine. And again, guys, these are limited time offer. These are not many, these are not on the market. This is one of the fastest growing leather accessory brands, and you get to be a part of it, all for $2,500. All right, so again, the first 20 people will get this price. The link will be in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video, where we will talk about relationships. Peace.